Hello. Ever heard the saying, America, where dreams come true? Well, let's not only look at America, but the Western world in general. Don't you tend to notice that they're very successful in what they do, ranging from the arts, technology, maths, and so many more industries? Well, such things cannot stand without there being talented individuals who strive to run such. I'm from a small Eastern African country, Uganda, situated in between Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Southern Sudan. Yes, these countries are LEDCs, yes, they are third world countries. But there are some good things about these countries that make them run against first and second world countries. But I'm not here to look at that today. Why I'm really here is to look at the fact that schools in such regions and third world countries lack the capability of reaching out and helping source talent in children, which will enable that child somewhere else to grow up knowing his talent and being proud of it. I'm privileged to go to one of the G20 schools of the world, Brookhouse International School, Nairobi, Kenya. And fortunately for me, it was here that I discovered my talent at such a young age. But it was while I was excelling at Brookhouse that I also learned that very few schools, mainly international schools, provide such platforms in which students can learn, hone, and learn and excel at their strengths and talents. Sadly, many other schools that don't follow any international educational system but follow national educational system find it hard to acknowledge and appreciate the differences in many. Consequently, these kinds of educational systems subdue the gift and talent of many. For example, in Kenya, the Kenyan educational system does little to cater for dyslexic children and normally punish them corporally simply because they're not at the same learning speed as the rest of the students. Or in another instant, a child who might be good in the sciences but not good in maths and others is punished corporally. African educational systems are always expecting the children to soar in excellence in academic performance. Therefore, they shun away extracurricular activities. This then becomes a living declaration that each parent and school preach to their child. So that makes, if a child interested in extracurricular activities, close that chapter in his life and focus on what the parent and school think were good for the child. This really saddened me, as I noticed that somewhere else, a certain child is closing what was destined for him, what he or she thought were their talents. And furthermore, such educational systems go a step further and omit what they call unnecessary subjects, such as computer science, IT, some humanities. And this I was told by one of my friends who recently transitioned from the Kenyan educational system to the British international educational system. Now, this started to crucially worry me, as I knew somewhere subjects that were very crucial to the success of many were not being offered. Education is the most important tool one can use to change the world, stated by the great Nelson Mandela. I do not teach my pupils, I only provide them with the conditions in which one can learn, stated by the one and only Albert Einstein. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest, stated by Aristotle. Now, you see, these people knew what education meant to a child, what an educated child could do to change the world. I had many questions to these problems, and many answers. Some very possible to reach, and others very hard. But that didn't stop me from creating an idea. So my idea is to create an initiative where a student, despite their religious background, race, economic backgrounds, can have a holistic education. One where someone can flourish in all subjects, where they can dare to dream. I believe this can be made possible by the help of joining international schools, the government, you, and me. I dare to dream that this will become a living possibility. Thank you.